mostly professional tarot card reading. Tonight's special is the buy one get one free, so that means that if you get a $5 reading, which is me asking Spirit what you need to know right now, or you get a $6 where you can ask questions. You can ask up to 3 questions when you get the $6, the 1111 love reading, the $20 past, present, future, or the $30 general. I'm going to put a few things in chat, and then I'm going to get started with the free collective message.
You've been promised.
Hey Laura, how are you, sweetheart? It's nice to have you here, dear. I think I saw Meryl in the chat too. I'm opening the chat. Hey Metal Rain, how are you? Welcome back. My internet went out for a few, but it's back now. So I'm a little bit late. Just a little bit. I'm glad that you are holding up, Laura. It's never easy to lose a loved one, that's for sure. And nobody should have to go through that kind of thing alone. Thanks. What does the future hold for you? Whatever it is your thoughts create. How old is the cat you're talking about right now, Laura? Okay, yeah, sure. Put your questions in. 10 and a half. 10 and a half, wow. And tuxedo cat. My first cat was a tuxedo cat. Her name was Shadow. She was such a cutie pie. And then I had a tabby named Widow. And Shadow and Widow had kitties. Okay, good questions, good questions. Hey, Empathic, how are you, dear? Hey, Camden. Yes, husband and wife kitties, Shadow and Widow. Okay, let me make sure. I think I put all these cards together. So I'm going to use the Golden Girls deck. I also have my Angel Tarot deck, but I don't think I have it all together in one place at the moment, so I'm not feeling called to use those just yet. I'm going to go ahead and do the free collective message. Today's special is the buy one, get one free. That means any reading that you purchase is buy one, get one free. If you can't do your free reading after we are finished with your paid reading, you can always come back later at another date or time. Maybe later during the live or on another live and get your free reading, or maybe reach out to me and I can give you your free reading privately through email. Every reading is only $1 per minute, so that means if you get the $5 reading, $6 reading, $11 reading, the $20 or $30 reading, you're buying a minute, you're buying a card, plus one. Spirit, I'm calling forth our most trusted and strongest spirit guides. As a collective, what do we need to know at this time? I'm going to put in just 10 minutes. I'm going to put in Spirit, I'm calling forth our most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What do we need to know as a collective? For anyone who may be in the chat, may come back and watch this. Maybe they come later and watch this in the replay to visit and watch. Very interesting. I don't know if anyone in the chat might be from North Carolina, but don't know if I'm going to murder this, but Molly says that the card says Esse quam vidati, which means, I guess, like, you know, maybe it means like live your life to the fullest, or honestly, or like maybe with like, it's like it's like the saying in North Carolina, like it's some kind of saying in North Carolina. It might even be their state motto. But when I do get this card, I feel like what Spirit is saying in that is that it's the season for new beginnings, new journey, maybe trying new things. And Spirit would like to see, your most trusted and strongest Spirit guides would like to see that, you know, maybe some of you take that leap of faith into trying some new and different things in your life. How's Molly doing? She's doing okay. I'll let her tell you how she's doing. When she comes by. I'll text her in a minute and just see how she's doing. Because honestly, I've been face planted most of the day. Okay, I'm just looking for a clarification, Spirit, in regards to any messages you might want to give to us as a collective from our most trusted and strongest Spirit guides. So X marks the spot. I almost feel like this card means like, okay, it's Christmas. You know, you might feel broke or be broke because of it, but it's only just the beginning of a new adventure. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Hey Maria, how are you? Questions now, Metal Rain. Oh, some of the things that people say in the chat. Okay, Spirit, I'm calling forth Metal Rain's most trusted and strongest Spirit guides. What does Rain need to know about regarding what the holdup is with the contact between him and Alana? Spirit, what does Ray need to know about Liliana's thoughts? Interesting. she'll want, Eliana will want to try to make it right. Like, she'll think it's her bad luck, and she'll try to want to make it right. And like, not from a selfish point of view either. I wouldn't really look at the Justice card as a very selfish card in any way. But you've got the reversed Wheel of Fortune and the upright Justice within regards to her thoughts on it. Kind of might even send her into a downward spiral. As far as Alana, there might be somebody who's jealous of your connection with her. She doesn't want to argue with them. It kind of it's keeping her up at night. It's not you, it's just them. So kind of let go of any of the feelings that you might be having, that there is a holdup. Let go of any idea that it might be a rinse, repeat, recycle thing, like with what Eliana does to you. This is a little bit different. She's just kind of worried that you're gonna think she's stupid. Okay? But we know that you don't think she's stupid. Back to Eliana, you know, she might even get so impulsively aggressive that she might just, like, you know, Uber over to your house and start knocking on your door with the dog. Alright. So, I'm just letting you know, alright, because... But I just think it's so interesting that it's showing, you know, her thoughts being kind of upside down, her kind of spiraling out and wanting to bring some kind of justice by correcting the error of her ways. I'm trying to figure out what... I mean, you know, we already know that even though she's a bright ball of sunshine, that she's maybe might not always be the brightest star in the sky. Not everybody has the tact and finesse to meet themselves deeply enough to find empathy or compassion intuitively for others. Hope I said that correctly. You see what I'm saying, right? So let me see, this third question, what will her reaction be when she finds out about me? Since she knows her. She might feel a little bit prickly. But she might want to talk about it. It might feel pretty heavy for her. She might feel defensive. You know, she'll probably, you know, spiral out. It could get ugly before it gets better looking. Yes, Maria, you can. So, just be good to yourself with your thoughts. Be good to yourself. Try not to, you know, try not to let them go feral on you and your thoughts too. You know, it could be very laid back, nice and easy. And that Temperance card with patience, kindness, understanding. I love those things. Let me catch up with chat here. She does. She does need to learn to take responsibility, I agree. And you just might, like, be that person that can, like, be her accountability person for that. It's great to see you too, Tricky Ricky. Yeah, I don't really believe in blocking. I think, that can be, like, really hurtful to some people. They might want to say something to you someday that they need to say, so that maybe they can move on or move forward with you, or I don't know. I mean, of course, please, block any account that you feel necessary, especially the ones that you might think like that there might be fake accounts or people who would troll you. Or people who maybe make you feel unsafe. Does she make you feel unsafe, Metal Rain? Because that's an important thing I like to ask men. How do you feel around her? Do you feel safe with this person or this friend? And I guess the reason I like to ask men that question is because, it's more likely that men will be victims before women will be. Unfortunately, it's just the way it is. Whether it's man on man or woman on man violence or whatever. It doesn't have to be violence. It can be manipulation. It can be, there's a slew of things. So, if you got something to say to her, definitely say it to her. Say it to both of them. I think they'll only respect you more for your opinion. I feel that both of them have, I think and feel that they have some sort of resolve in regards to having some genuine respect for you. I just think that both of them, just might be poor at response. Because neither of them really know what they want in life. They do, but they kind of don't. Like, it's sort of like, they just might be both of them might be just very indecisive, and with one of them having, problems with, needing to go to rehab. I just know that, personally, when it came to my music was far more important to me than being skinny and losing weight and being on drugs. And I just feel so bad for her. I just feel so bad for her, and I hope that someday she'll, be more in love with her music like I am than be in love with chasing that stuff that doesn't serve her. I wish she was as smart as her dog. Sorry, I'm not trying to be rude, but and don't say it to her. If you have nothing to say to her, do not say it to her. Don't do anything that triggers you. It's not worth it. Okay, Rain? Maria, what are your questions, sweetheart? You want to put them in a chat, or you want to send them in a private message? Let me know, and we will get into your readings. Hey, Kumar. How are you this evening? Okay. And I'm going to look now. Okay, sweetheart, so let me ask you a question. Do you want this to be your free reading for the one that you did and you want to order another reading and do another free later? Or what is it? How do you want to do this one, Maria? This looks like a $6. You can just do this as the free one to your 1111 that you got the other day. So if you want to think of some other questions later, I can just add 6 to it, and then you can do another free later in the week if you want. Okay. Alright. So let's see. By the way, is your fiance feeling any better? I'm just curious. Me too. I'm so glad Laura's doing better too. Merry Christmas, everyone. Spirit, I'm calling forth Maria's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What does she need to know about her specific person? I'm just going to kind of just spread it all out for you and let you know what you need to know, okay? If anybody would like to buy a reading, every reading is buy one, get one free. Check the description, check the pinned comment. All readings start at $5. For $5, you get 5+ minutes, 5+ cards, and I'm going to ask Spirit and your most strongest and trusted spirit guides what you need to know right now. If you'd like to ask the tarot question, you can get a $6 taco box. $6 taco box allows you to ask up to 3 questions, 6+ cards, 6+ minutes, whichever comes first. There's also an 1111 love reading, $20 past, present, future, and $30 reading. You can use PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, Super Chat. Everything you need to know is in the description and pinned comment. We will do Spiritbox a little bit later. And of course, if I can get 10 subscriptions, I will definitely open up the tarot to free Q&A for anybody who might subscribe and like. So please share the live, like and subscribe, put your questions in the chat. So in regards to the thoughts and the feelings that you had asked about, Maria, this person's excited for the new year. This person is excited to get a little bit more deeper in their connection and conversation with you. It's almost like they want to take you somewhere where you both can be alone and like a place like with hermit vibes. You know, before they really start the celebration of branching off into the future that they envision with you. They still very much love you, look up to you, and they love how you look up to them and your impeccable integrity to give them their space. He is feeling a little bit insecure, wondering if there's some kind of, like, if there's going to be any, like, it's almost like, you know how Sometimes people say if it's too good to be true, it probably is. Oh, that's good. Or maybe Laura fell asleep. So he might be feeling a little bit insecure, like, but it's not like anything that you said or done. It's just that, it's like, he's just like, it's as if he's feeling insecure and wondering if there's ever going to be, like, if he's ever going to have, like, if there's going to be some kind of competition, like, it's like he feels overwhelmed by a little bit of worry with that, because, you know, he wants to branch off into, you know, separating himself from the old story, you know, and branching off into the new one with you without a lot of turbulence. And I guess he just wants to take you somewhere and, you know, see what the next path is for you both. He doesn't want to argue, and he loves that you guys don't argue, and that you guys are in something stable. You know, it's like he knows that you know, the foundation, the core foundation is not toxic, and that it is stable and secure. In regards to the second question, it looks like something may have come up with this person. They may be going through their own they may be going through their own mess within their vortex in their life. But this person soon will respond and you know, offer good conversation. They may be a little bit down right now, but don't worry. Some energy in regards to him coming in, you know, to make an offering with communication soon here in the Knight of Pentacles. But yeah, this person's just kind of going through the motions, which is why they haven't gotten back to you yet. They will properly respond though. So, the thoughts in regards on Jeff and David towards you, you know, he's pretty secure though in that. He knows he has more to offer you than those other people. Let's see what the Romance Angels deck says in regards to the clarification regarding the energy and your connection in this reading. Like just what you need to know now. Chemistry. So, you know, chemistry can be a very important aspect of your connection. But a connection, you know, you can't make that. So maybe think upon which one, you know, you're feeling that spark with in regards to that connection, and build off that, to build that chemistry. There's a lot of good vasopressin, I believe, between you and your specific person here. And I think that you can go very far with that. Yes, Spencer. I also read and write cursive. I'm a total nerd. So somebody just sent for a reading. I just wanted to let you know I got that on Cash App. Are you still there, Maria? Let me get you a song.
Look, here's some ancient Chinese soldier wisdom.
Oh, you're so welcome, Maria. Okay, I'm gonna send you this song. Maria. I hope that this resonates. Let me know if this resonates. And, you know, keep me updated. I'm here for you. You're not alone. If there was somebody that wanted to get a reading that paid in Cash App, go ahead and put your questions in the chat. If you, know what your questions, put all three of them in chat at the same time. And if you want to do your free reading, we can do your free reading after your paid reading. If you want to save it for later, let me know so I can just note that you have a reading that you want to cash in at some point in time later. And then whenever you're ready, just let me know and I'll set your timer and we'll get started. What does the free reading? So, were you the one that purchased? Okay, I see that. Yeah, you were the one that purchased the reading. So, so we'll just say that you purchased a reading that was $6+. So you got 7 minutes, 7+ cards, and you can ask up to 3 questions. So whichever comes first. Thanks, Leslie. So since you made that purchase, Ania, you can go ahead and also ask more questions when we're done with your paid reading, or you can save that reading for later and you can come back at another time, and I can note that you have a free reading to cash in for later. Whatever you'd like to do is fine with me. Yep, it's just the same. Oh yeah, go ahead and put your questions in the chat. I'm so ready. I'll be right back. I'm back. So if you find it that maybe you're putting questions in the chat and maybe they're not going through or nobody's seeing them, you might have to just email me. Hey Laura, welcome back. Metal Rain had left you a message up here. He said that he was glad you were feeling better. And then he was letting you know that his cat buddy died in November and that he was 16 years old. So maybe Buddy can help us find Gigi. Interesting stuff. Or maybe my cat's on the other side. Maybe they can find y'all's cats at some point in time. So I thought it was interesting, Laura, that when Rain's cat was not well, we got a meow out of the spirit box at one point in time. And I don't think I'd ever heard a cat noise out of the spirit box, and we've heard a lot of strange and kind of unusual things. Yeah, I love Laura's username too, Ania. Living La Vida Laura. Who can see in darkness? I believe a lot of wild animals can see in the dark. Hey Ari, how are you, sweetheart? Welcome back to the haunted house. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear you're sick, honey. I think you were not feeling well last year this time as well. Hey 25. Welcome to the haunted house. Hope you feel better soon, Ari. Ania, whenever you're ready to do your reading, I will be here ready to do your reading. Let's see. Well, now that you know that, it's time to maybe change some things to boost your immune system, my dear. But, I mean, it could be a slew of things causing it. Hey Sherry, welcome back from Tennessee. Oh yeah, it was amazing. We're gonna have an amazing Christmas Cherry. Sherry. I probably just murdered your name. You're all gonna have an awesome Christmas. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying, Ania, is that you might need to email your questions to me. Sometimes the chat is haunted and it will eat your questions. Yeah, weight can fluctuate like that through the day, Metal Rain. No, I didn't realize there was a winter storm over there, Metal Rain. Like, what do you mean? Hey, Taylor Swift. Oh, isn't that cute? It's my favorite holiday. Yeah, Halloween, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Hey, Texas, how are you? Tyrannosaurus T-Rex. Oh my gosh, so what happens when there's a winter storm in LA? Like, what's that like, yo? Like, is that anything like Boston, considering they're both on oceans? Like, is there gonna be snow? I want snow in LA. Wouldn't that be a sight? Like, Los Angeles covered in snow for Christmas. I know it doesn't snow there, but still. A girl can dream, right? Thanks, Sherry. Sherry Cherry, 85. So, what's everybody doing for Christmas? Are you your reindeer? You don't celebrate? Hey, Mikey. I haven't gone back to that live yet, Mikey, but I will. You sent the email, okay. But just so that you get the gist of it, Mikey, we were talking about how, you know, when you think and you have thoughts, and the way that you think and the thoughts that you have and your actions and your reactions to those thoughts and those feelings will reflect back to you in your future with the person that, you know, or the people you love, your friends, your family, your job, and so on and so forth with everything, because life is truly what you make it. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to check Ania's questions, and I'm going to get a drinky treat. Okay, dear. These are all good questions, and I'm going to go ahead and start your reading. Just going to kind of spread out everything that you need to know, and then we'll move forward with me telling you what you need to know about these questions. Spirit, I'm calling forth their most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What do they need to know about their questions? Yeah, you definitely should let the soul job go away that's cramping your style and go for a new one. The one that you would like to separate yourself from, it's like a parasite. It's very toxic. It really kicks you in the ass. But it's as if you stayed long because it's like a comfortable old shoe. But Spirit's saying, you know, finding something new and fun will set you free. Okay, even if it's different from whatever it is that you're doing. Just to kind of get you out of that toxic energy. There's so much mood here that you need to just start opening your own doors to a lot of less toxic, inflammatory stupidity in your life. So no, there won't be any reconciliation right now, as long as we're looking at the past and dwelling on it. But that doesn't mean that it's impossible to have what you want here. To reconcile, you can have this reconciliation. Because anything at the end of the day really is up to you. But you have to refocus onto yourself first and understand that to find the smoother waters that you want with this person, you have to give the new love story to yourself. What would the new love story look like? What would the new story be like? Who would you be? Who would they be? What version of them is showing up to you in this reconciliation? Is it this old one that, like, you know, that maybe doesn't give you what you want? Doesn't give you the respect you deserve? Rehashing the old stories again and again, looking at the past. There's a lot of competition emotionally and maybe even physically, and maybe this competition has led or had led to some emotional abandonment in your connection, no matter how deep it ran. But I feel that you both will reconcile, you know, through understanding at some point. When I really couldn't tell you, but it is a possibility that just by starting to look at a whole new kind of world for yourself and a whole new kind of different love story, by putting that old one behind you, you might really benefit from it. So, shards of love, like I pulled a card from the love clarification deck. And we're going to go into what to expect in a moment regarding going into the new year for you, but shards of love. So the trauma from your old love stories, whether it's the one that you're going through with the person you're currently asking about, maybe any love story really. Even if it's maybe not your love story, maybe it's a trauma that you might absorb that's not even happening to you, you're just witnessing it. It needs to be purged. And you need to understand that these shards of love, this clarification love card, it's telling you that it's time to let go of the fear loop of the rinse, repeat, recycle, you know, are the things that don't serve you going to be showing up again. Because moving on into the new year, you've got such a beautiful card from the fairy deck, the Imbolc card. So a lot of goblins in your thoughts. Here in the Blue Hag and in the Boogeyman. I mean, you have to be good to yourself with your thoughts and start practicing soothing yourself, because it doesn't have to be this difficult. It doesn't have to be this. So Spirit's saying from now on to moving on to Imbolc, which is February 1st, okay? That's midwinter, all right? You're going to be kind of fighting off these goblins, kind of like turning your back once again on those things that don't serve you. Where did that card go? Where did that card go? It has Rose from the Golden Girls on it. So between now and the full moon, which, you know, will come at some point again, note when it will be again, you're going to start thinking about the things you want to let go of. Maybe it's something that you hold on to about yourself, your feelings about yourself. Maybe you're done with something and you're ready to move on. It's kind of like shedding your own skin, so that you can move forward into the things that you want to start creating. What do you want to draw in during the new moon, and what do you want to let go of during that full moon? Spend those fortnights between those two phases thinking of what you want to let go what you want to compel to you. So be compelled towards you. And be focused on those thoughts. Like, we have 64,000 plus thoughts a day. Who knows how many of them are negative about us, the world around us. But it truly doesn't have to be that difficult. Just tell yourself something different. You have the power to, you have the power to, really create something special for your life. Just by thinking about it. Because you involuntarily, you literally involuntarily manifest the way that you breathe. Involuntarily. So, and if you don't understand that, then maybe start reading more about that kind of stuff. Thank you so much for your payment. I appreciate it. That was very kind and generous of you, Ania. So, from now till February 1st, you're working on self-soothing. This is your homework. You're working on, especially when those thoughts that don't serve you come up. Things that trigger you, get rid of them. Like, maybe it's clothes, furniture, maybe it's books, magazines, or somebody else's things that, and don't do anything that triggers you. Okay? Because you're working on letting go of some of the stuff that doesn't, once again serve you. So you can have more room to open your life up to that which does choose you. I'll be right back, you guys. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, trust yourself, trust your most strongest and trusted spirit guides as well, Ania, and you watch things turn around. The better you are to yourself with your thoughts, the better off you're gonna see things coming together. It's just, sometimes it might feel, difficult. And if any of us are here in the chat and you have any questions about like this reading or this kind of stuff, which we talk about all the time, or you need any guidance of anything that you might have a question or you need an answer to regarding manifesting, or I'm no therapist, okay? I'm only speaking here from experience in regards to what these cards are suggesting, to help you with your love story, to get it reconciled in the way that you want it, in a way that pleases you. Okay, because the cards aren't going to do it for you. But the cards can always tell you what you need to know right now and give you good advice and suggest in regards to taking some steps in regards to getting that roadmap to your heart's desire. That's why, I'm here now to help you understand that, like, these cards are literally saying, hey, look, you got the power to do this reconciliation that you want. You are that magic wand. It's already yours. Don't let anybody take that power away from you, that your thoughts are creating your reality with the universe, with whatever you believe your creator is, even if it's just the dirt outside. You are in everything, and everything is in you. It's like it's a crazy vortex of energy that is an ebb and flow of constant flow. I mean, it's so strange how when you get in a room with multiple tarot card readers, and many people will say that sometimes they'll get the same card reading again and again and again as well. And they say that that's because Spirit, or your most trusted and strongest Spirit guides, want you to keep learning something about something that card or that reading has to say. So you might keep getting this message. Even if you go to another reader, you might get many of these cards, and they might be interpreted in the same way but said in a different way, or something like that as well. So take note of what might resonate, you know, and you can leave what doesn't resonate behind, or you can take note of it because it, you know, it might show up in the not too distant future. So Spirit says yes, move forward with the job throughout now and into midwinter. You're working on that strict mental diet, focusing on what serves you and less on what doesn't. Even all those little goblins behind. You know, and just remind them, you know, that they have no power here. In your thoughts.
I'm a genius. We don't have to freeze anymore. I can make us penguins fly.
That's gonna be tricky without wings.
Exactly. That's why I've got Red Bull. It gives you wings. All we have to do is drink it.
Welcome back, Texas.
Come on, Dad. We just drink it. But why is it frozen?
Why? It's 40 degrees below. Do you think we're standing here for fun?
Red Bull gives you wings, but only if you drink it.
Aww.
Ate too many chips. What kind of chips did you eat? Queso jalapeno. Y'all Texans have the weirdest palate. I swear. Oh, we're talking chips. Queso jalapeno chips. Oh, you had tortilla chips. And then you had queso jalapeno dip. Yes. Well, I don't know. Would tortilla chips be considered crisps? Like, I mean, maybe like Lay's would be considered crisps, but maybe tortilla chips would be considered more like crackers. Or are crackers also crisps where you come from? Are they crispy? I don't know. Are they crispy? I think they're more crunchy. I think they're more crunchy. I'm going to, let's see, put the Spiritbox on. I need to plug it in. I wonder if this speaker is charged.
Bluetooth already open. Waiting for a Bluetooth connection. Maximum volume. Maximum volume. Maximum volume. Maximum volume. Low battery. Maximum volume. Maximum volume. Maximum volume. Maximum volume. Maximum volume. Maximum volume.
Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back.
Now in SB7 mode.
Are there any spirits with us now? Can you guys hear the spirit box? Can you hear the speaker? To Tennessee, really? Wow. Are there any spirits here with us now? How many are with us now? Did it just say 40? Or did it say 2 and then 40? It's a lot of spirits. Oh boy. Would any of you like to share your names with us? Or tell us what you'd like to be called? Spirit, do you know what year it is? Are there any spirits with us now that can see me? Are there any messages that you may have for us before I close the spirit portal tonight? Interesting. Spirit, are you able to hear me, Spirit? Okay. Spirit, can you show us your presence? Or maybe you could say something relevant to the message to somebody, maybe in the chat or to me? Is there something you'd like to say to us? Spirit, have you been here before? Are there any spirits that have been here before? That has spoken to us? Are you with us? Do you celebrate Christmas? Did you know it's Christmas time? What you shouting at, Spirit? Spirit art. Okay. You want to tell me? Want to tell me more?
I can't.
That's a lot of jibber jabber, Spirit. Spirit, do you always communicate through these typical sounds? Can you say yes or no? Are you happy, Spirit? Are you happy to talk to us? My name is Stormy, and Laura's here, and Rain is here, and Texas is here. I'm not sure who else is here, but I'm sure you know who else is here, right? Thank you, great questions I asked too about the negative thoughts being false. Very much so. Very much so. See, once we give way to the power of that kind of negativity, you know, we start to lose, you know, we start to lose our, well, you could even call it your innocence, really. But you really are, and you really are the one that has that power, Mikey, to create, like I said, the world that you want to create. And this goes for everybody. I mean, I really want to press upon you, Mikey, that if you believe that your negative thoughts are false, then yes, they're very so much false. If you believe that they're real, then they will become very, very real. Yeah, I gotta get up early too. So, Spirit, do you have any last words that you want to say to us tonight before we say goodnight? This sounds like a lot of jibber jabber, doesn't it? Alright, good night, Spirit. What about people? What? The guitar? Okay, well. Strange sounds. Alright, everybody. Thank you so much for coming by tonight. I appreciate it. It was good to see you all. Thank you for your likes, your subscriptions, your questions, your payments for readings. I appreciate you. Have a good night and be safe. I will see you in the not too distant future. Good night. Music is sacred and no